I look crazy. I look a mess. What's popping, guys? So I haven't seen you guys live in direct in a while. Actually, I never see you guys because you guys are behind the screen and y'all watching me. But like, y'all know what I mean. I haven't been actually uploading for a while. If you guys didn't know, I was in the hospital. For my members, people who are part of my membership, you guys know why I was in the hospital. And you know, I'm healed now. I'm feeling a lot better. Like, look at this. I can move and shit. Like, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm back to normal, basically. Like, I'm not fully healed, but I am. I'm feeling like myself. So that's good enough in my books. I'm blessed and highly favored. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Okay? I feel like I got something in my tooth. Anyways, now the time now is like probably 3 a.m. in the morning. That's why I'm looking like this. This is why I got my edge bands on, while my hair looking like I'm coming straight out of picture day from kindergarten. That's why I look crazy. But the reason why I have to record it now is because this situation is fresh. This situation is very, very fresh as of today. And I feel like if I don't record this video today, by the time I feel like recording the video, I'm gonna tell myself not to upload this video. So therefore, if I don't record it now, I will never record it, and y'all will be upset with me, okay? So I'm just gonna get straight into this bitch, because like, when I say tried me, this little girl saved her mother's life. Because bitch, I was not like, I was straight out of recovery, ready to beat a bitch ass. What are you talking about? What? Huh? Let me explain. Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Oh no, it wasn't Christmas Day. It was Christmas Eve. So Christmas Eve, the day before Jesus was born, y'all. Well, Jesus wasn't really born Christmas Day. He was actually born sometime in the spring. But that's beyond the point. Christmas Eve, my bad. Christmas Eve, the day before Jesus is we supposed to be celebrating homeboy. Y'all telling me that this chick really wanted to try me. This chick really wanted to try your girl. Let me explain to you how. Because listen, y'all, like, I feel like I always have to defend my character when I talk about getting at somebody, because I really need y'all to understand that I really am a good person. Like, I really am a nice person. As long as you do not push my buttons, as long as you don't ask stupid questions, as long as you respect me, I am a very kind, understandable, and respectable person to whoever comes across my path, y'all. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you did, as long as you respect me. And that's just point blank, period, honestly. So please understand that I would not be doing what I did in this video unless somebody really tried me. And y'all will be on my side. There's no one who's not going to be on my side in this story. I'm telling you right now. So y'all, Christmas Eve, okay? I was like, okay, I want to make some dinner, you know, I want to make some chicken, some oxtail, some curry goat, some rice, you know what I mean? Like, I want to cook. I'm going to cook. Even though at the end of the day, my mother was the one who cooked. But like, in my brain, I had wanted to cook. So I wanted some ingredients, right? So I went to the stove. Just like anyone else would go to the stove to get ingredients, to get what you need to do to cook and make dinner for your family, okay? So I actually drove to the stove by myself, which I don't normally do because I don't really like to drive, especially in this area that I live in now, because I don't really know the roads like that. But I drove to the store by myself, and I had told my mother to meet me at the store when she finished work because she was in the area. So I said, meet me at the stove. Let's go shopping together, boo, because my mother is like my best friend for real. So I have my little cart or whatever. I'm pushing my little cart or whatever. You know, putting the bananas in, the grapes, the apples, the rice, you know, everything that, like, I'm just packing in my cart. This is Christmas Eve. So first and foremost, I did have to wait in line to get inside the stove because I'm not an essential worker, but my mother is. So my mother, here in Canada, I don't know how y'all doing it in your country, but here in Canada, if you're an essential worker, you just, boop, show them your little employment card to prove that you're an essential worker, and you don't have to wait in the line. You just go straight into the stove. So I waited in line just like everybody else. I had my mask on properly. Like, I'm not bothering nobody. I'm following the rules. So I don't know why anybody's trying to test me. You feel me? So like I said, I'm packing my little groceries in there or whatever. And one thing about me that y'all might not know, I did a video actually about things you might not know about me. So one thing about me, I don't wear socks. I don't know how to tell you guys that, but it's just something weird about me that people don't know. I don't like to wear socks. It has nothing to do with this video, but I'm just saying, I don't like to wear socks, even if it's wintertime, spring, summer, fall, it doesn't matter. I just don't wear socks. I just don't. And I don't wear lotion. I can't wear, I'm always ashy. I stay ashy. Okay? And another thing you might not know about me is I do not own a purse. And when I say a purse, I should say a wallet. Is it a wallet if it's for females? Whatever. A wallet, a purse, whatever. Like where you put your cards, your debit cards, your credit cards, your money and all that in. I don't own one of those. I put my debit cards, my ID, my driver's license, all in my jacket pocket, which is not a good idea because it could easily just fall out of my pocket if I have my hand in there looking for something. Something else could fall out. I won't know it fell out. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't know. I would have absolutely no clue whatsoever. So, I stay rambling. Let's get to the point. Like I said, I don't have a wallet. I don't own a wallet. All of my bank cards, my credit cards, my everything is in my jacket pocket at all times. Please don't rob me if you see me in the streets, because I don't carry cash in my pockets though. Okay? I don't carry cash, period. So you can't rob me. If you see me on the streets and you think you're gonna rob me for money because the money's in my pocket, it's not in my pocket though, because I don't carry money with me. I'm just saying, it's COVID. Nobody's carrying money around them. And even if I just don't have bills. So don't rob me, bitch. Don't rob me. So anyways, so I'm shopping, minding my business, putting my food in my cart, whatever. My mom comes through, she sees me. I'm like, hey mom, what's up? She comes over, we're shopping together, we're giggling, we're kikiing, you know, talking it up, chatting it up, whatever. And all of a sudden, I got a notification on my phone. And here's something else you don't know about me. Everything on my, there's no notifications on my phone. There's no notifications on my phone. When I say that, I mean like if someone likes a picture on Instagram, I don't get notified. If I get a comment on Instagram, I don't get notified. DM, don't get notified. Twitter, tweets, mentions, I turn off all my notifications on my phone. For every social media app, for basically everything. Like I do not get notifications unless I spend money. The only time I have notifications is when I spend money. So my notifications are on for my debit card, they're on for my credit card, and they're on for my PayPal account. That is it. That's it. So the only time I ever see notifications if I'm not spending money is because Netflix has just renewed, or Hulu has just renewed, or like, you know what I mean? Like a subscription, you know what I'm saying? Like Apple Music or something like that. So I get a notification, and whenever I get a notification, I look at it because, like I said, I don't get notifications. So I looked at my notification. Don't get my throat. How that? So I look at the notification, and this bitch says Capital One. Capital One is my credit card company. So I'm thinking, okay, am I late on my payments? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not late on my payment. Like, I'm pretty sure I paid all my, like, I have nothing owing on my card. So are you guys like trying to higher my limits? It's like, is this a notification saying, yo, Paris, we want to give you even more money? Like, that's what I'm thinking, because my credit's A1. My credit is litty in the city. So I'm like, that can't be it. Because I pay my bills. I stay paying my bills. What are you talking? What's this notification for? I see the notification. Mind you guys, let me tell you where I'm at right now. First of all, I am in the Real Canadian Superstore. That is a supermarket here in Toronto. I'm in the Real Canadian Superstore, and I like to go there. I'm rambling again, don't mind me. I like to go there because they got my peach ginger ale. Delicious President's Choice peach ginger ale. If you haven't tried it, Canada, go get you a case. Delicioso. So I like going there specifically for that. But anyways, so I get a notification that says I just spent $92 and like 27 cents at the Real Canadian Superstore. But I said, hold up though, because I mean, my items are still in the basket. I'm not at a cash register. My mother is standing right beside me. So what do you mean I just spent, What are you talking about? I just spent almost $100 in the store and I'm not even done shopping yet. What are you talking about? So I get very confused at this moment, and so many things are running through my mind, and I'm just low-key panicking. I'm low-key panicking, and I don't know where to start to figure out what's going on. I was like, should I call Capital One and be like, what are you guys smoking? What are you guys on? Should I figure out if, like, let me just explain to you. Forget what I was thinking in my mind, okay? So first of all, before my mother came, there was this man who was low-key giving me like, he was just giving me a little tingle in my spine that I wasn't really feeling. Like, I wasn't really like, you know what I mean? You know when like you see somebody and you're just like, I don't even know, like, I feel weird, like, I don't, like, you're a little bit too close to me, like it's a pandemic, can I get my 6 feet? You know what I'm saying? That's how I was feeling. He was just really, really close to me. Everywhere I was going, he was just really, really, really close to me. And when I said really close to me, I'm not talking about like walking behind me, or like, I'm talking like his hand is brushing my jacket. And normally I would just walk away, but it wasn't consistent. If he did it, he like bumped into me 1 or 2 times, okay? And right off the bat, the first thing I thought was, this man has a reader in his pocket, because I've heard of people doing this in Toronto where they have like, you know, those little mini white readers that you can get at Best Buy, where if you tap your card, I don't know if you guys have this in America. Basically in Canada, you could just tap your card instead of putting your PIN in and stuff, tap your card and pay for the stuff that you want to pay for. So I heard that there's people going around with these readers that you can buy for like your small businesses, for people to pay for their objects and their items, pay for the items. And I heard that people put them in their pockets and they walk by people like by their bum, because like normally people have their wallets in their back pocket, or they walk by their jacket pockets in hopes that like their credit card or their debit card is in their pocket, and if they come close to you, it can scan your credit card or your debit card and take money out of your debit card, and that way they just basically stole from you. So that's the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, did this man really walk beside me and brush up next to me and charge $90-something to my card? Like, are you serious? Like, I'm out here looking for this guy. But then I'm like, yo, before I start panicking and trying to figure out where this guy is so I can beat his ass, let me find my credit card. So I go in my pockets, I see my debit card, I see my driver's license, I see my health card. Y'all, I know I shouldn't be walking around with it like that, I know. And I can't find my credit card. My credit card is nowhere to be found. So right there and then, I'm like, it couldn't be him, because if he were to have done that, he wouldn't need to take my card. All he would need to do is come close to me and have it tapped. So this is all happening, everything I'm telling you right now is happening within seconds of me getting this notifications. I didn't even get time to look at my mom and tell her exactly what's going on. I was literally like, I just need to figure this out. My mom's talking to me, I can't even hear her. Like, my ears are blank. I'm just thinking. So the next thing that came to my mind was self-checkout. Where we're at, there's self-checkout, and there are 6 self-checkouts, and I'm standing in front of them right now. I was doing my shopping this way, like going down this aisle. It's not really an aisle, it's like, oh gosh, I hate explaining shit. Like, the cashiers are over here and I'm walking this way and all the aisles are right here. So I'm walking this way and self-checkout is right here. I stop what I'm doing and I look over and I'm like, analyze everything. Analyze everything. I'm not about to accuse anybody for nothing, and I don't have the facts. I would never do that. So normally at self-checkout, you can only check out like, let's say 5 to 10 things. You can't check out more than that because it's self-checkout, obviously. So I'm looking at the people who are there, and I stand in front of the self-checkout without saying anything to anyone. There's a lady who's right here who works at the Real Canadian Superstore who's like, ma'am, can I help you? I can't hear her. I just see her mouth moving. I'm analyzing everybody right now. So I look over here. There is a woman and her husband. They have fruits alone. You're not spending $98 on fruits, okay? Bank, it's not you. There's a man over here. He literally has a Gatorade. I don't know why you're buying Gatorade. I remember thinking that. I don't know why you're buying 1 bottle of Gatorade on Christmas Eve, sir, but I hope you have a better day. It's not him. That's $1 something. There's another woman over here. She has a few groceries, but it's not $98 worth. And then I turn my head here and I see a lady and her daughter. Her daughter is maybe, let's say, 8 years old, and it's a lady. She is checking out 4 items, but these 4 items are big ticketed priced item. She's checking out a pot, like a pot set. No, there's no food. Let's just keep it like that. There's no food. It's all home goods. It's all home good stuff. Cookware, bakeware, bedding, stuff like that. Okay. So as I'm standing there looking at her, I'm like, I cannot approach this woman and her child and be like, you have my card. I can't. Analyze the other people as well. Their shit didn't add up to my total. But anyways, I'm looking at her and I'm like, I can't approach this woman and just accuse her of stealing my credit card because I have absolutely no facts. I don't know this woman from anywhere. I didn't see her while shopping. I don't know if she stole my card. Like, I don't know nothing. I'm not about to accuse someone of something that I don't know. At this point, the reason why I'm doing this is to memorize faces so that when I file a police report, I can be like, well, there was this woman at register 6 who's looking kind of sus. So you mean like go check the cameras, get her ID, and get me my money back, bitch, because I don't play. Y'all know I come on here to correct myself and add stuff when I forget to, when I'm editing and stuff. So I also wanted to say, another reason why I was standing there and analyzing the situation the way I was because I also know from working at Walmart that when things like this happen, if you search up the person's bank card, like the bank number and stuff like that, it could tell you exactly which register the person was at. So to me, I was like, I'm gonna look at her and remember her face and remember the register. And if they look up my credit card number and say, okay, it was at register 6, I could be like, yeah, it was that girl. You know what I'm saying? Check the cameras, it was her, just in case. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I am wearing a Snuggie. What's the problem? Deal with it. I got it for Christmas, bitch. So I wasn't gonna accuse her of anything. I don't know, okay? But this bitch looked at me like she was scared for her life. And what made it even more obvious is her child was hiding behind her like I was the boogeyman. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, why out of nowhere for no reason a child is just afraid of me? Me? Afraid of me. Little girl, I look like you. You look like me when I was a child. You literally look like Paris when she was 8 years old. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of yourself? Are you afraid of yourself? No, you're not. So right there, that was a dead giveaway. I said, this little girl scared of me and she looked like me? Bitch, please. You got my card. You got my damn credit card. Point blank, period. But again, I was not going to accuse her. But here's what happened. Here's what happened. I turned to the lady who kept asking me, like, is everything okay? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, someone stole my credit card. They just used my credit card less than a minute ago. I have the notification still right here on my phone. Mind you, all of what I'm telling you was happening within seconds. I walked away from my mother, didn't tell my mom anything. Like, everything I just told you might have took me 15 minutes to say, but all of this has happened within seconds of me getting this notification. So I turned to the lady. I'm like, someone stole my credit card. It's right here. Look at the notification. And I don't know who it is, but I need my money. That's exactly what I told her. So the lady and her daughter, like I said, she's literally shaken in fear by my face, apparently. She grabs her stuff and she's walking away really, really fast. And at this point, I'm like, if it's her, she gone. She's gone. There's nothing I could do about it. She is poof, I ain't never gonna see that money again. So I go over to the register that she was just at because I know when you're done doing your self-checkout, your total is like on the screen of the register. So when I first got to the self-checkout, she was packing her stuff in, which means she already got a receipt, she already got everything. It's just her and her daughter. Her daughter's too young to be picking up these big items. So like, it's a good thing you got the big items because, let me just explain. Anyways, so I go over to the screen and the total's not on the screen anymore. Like, there's no total there. So I'm like, damn, like, no proof that she spent the exact amount that someone stole from my credit card. There's no proof whatsoever. But then, y'all, I look down on the machine. And what do I see? My credit card. My credit card. What? So I go over to the lady who works there. I don't know if she was the manager. I don't know who she was. I really don't care. I just went up to her and I said, this is my credit card. Someone just used $97.27, whatever, on it. And think it might be that lady. So is there any way you can go over to her car over there, ask her for her receipt, let me know if it's $97.27, let me know what the last 4 digits on the card that she used was, because on your receipt it says the last 4 digits of the credit or debit card you used with stars in the front. Y'all know what I mean. If you go shopping, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm like, could you go check? And she's like, oh, I can't check. Security has to check. I'm like, well, grab security really quick before she drives off, because I'm gonna need my money. I need my money. I need my money. I need my money. You feel me? So security comes running, okay? Some girl just in her little talkie thing, right? Security goes running outside. Everyone's looking at security as if something's going on. I mean, something is going on. You're a thief. So I guess something is going on for people to be looking like that. And then my mom comes up to me. She's like, what's going on? I explained the situation to my mom. My mom is a Jamaican woman. My mom is going off. My mom was like, there's no way. Are you kidding me? I'm like, I'm dead ass serious, mama. I'm dead ass serious. What you talking about? So anyways, security doesn't come back for a while, maybe 3 minutes. It's not a long time, but at this point, I'm thinking he's gonna come back and be like, yeah, they didn't match, like the numbers didn't match or the price didn't match or whatever. I go out into the parking lot to see what's going on, and I see her like tussling with the security guard, like with her bags, like tussling, like she's pulling her bag back, the security guard's pulling the bag, and they're like doing this. Big ass, grown ass man can't get the bag out of her hand. I'm like, I'm about to beat a bitch up. So anyways, I go to the scene, and security's telling me, please go back inside. I got this under control. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, evidently you don't. Evidently you don't got this under control, sir. Because, like, what? So I asked him straight up, like, was it my card? Was it the last 4 digits of my card? And was it the exact total that was showing on my notifications? He said, yes, we do think this is your card. We do think that she took your card. Like, we need to bring her inside. We need to bring her in the back. I need you to come with me. Da, da, da. I start going off. I'm like, you really took money from me on Christmas Eve? Like, you think you're going to get your blessings by teething stuff from people? Like, are you dead ass serious? You have a child here. And this is the example you're setting for your daughter? This is the example you're setting for your little child, who's obviously looking at me like I'm a bad person because you obviously told her something. You obviously told her, if you see this girl, oh, she a bad person, don't talk to her, whatever the case may be, because no child, this is the part that bugged me the most. No child has ever looked at me like this. You told her something and made me seem like the bad guy, and she's standing here, not knowing that her mother's a thief and just stole from me on Christmas Eve, bitch. It's Christmas Eve, ho. It's Christmas Eve, ho. You dead ass serious? You couldn't wait till after Christmas to steal from somebody, bitch? Is you for real? You can't be dead serious, and then your dumb ass gonna leave my card on the register. You're just gonna leave it there as if you plan to pay me back or something, bitch. Take the card with you. Take it and spend as much as you can, bitch. Cause apparently you need it. Like, what is you talking about? I was so mad. And she's like, don't talk about my daughter. Don't talk about my child. And in my head, I'm like, I'm not even talking about your child. I'm not saying your child is ugly. I'm not saying your child needs to be injured. Nothing. I'm not saying anything bad about your child. I'm talking about your parenting skills. I'm talking about the fact that you did this while you're with your child. You're putting your child in a situation where she's seeing her mother in a negative light, and that looks bad on you. That ain't got nothing to do with her. She's an innocent child. She ain't got shit to do with shit. You get what I'm saying? And she's trying to use that against me, talking about, don't talk about my child. I'm not talking about your child. Talk about your parenting. I'm talking about you as a mother. Who does that? If you're a thief, I promise you the best thieves in the world are not stealing with their children. You're a dumbass thief. You're a stupid ass, dumbass bitch thief. And that's point blank, period. So anyways, moving on. Security finally gets a hold of her and brings her inside. At this moment, she's yelling, she's screaming, she's spitting, trying to spit on him, which I think is disgusting. The worst thing you could do to someone, the most disrespectful thing you could do to someone is spit on them. That is so nasty, and not to mention assault. If someone spits on you, press charges, y'all. I'm telling you right now, press charges. That's disgusting. So she's trying to spit on him and this and that, and I'm still cussing her while he's like pushing her inside of the store. And then I start feeling bad because this little girl, listen, I know what y'all gonna say, but this is just me. This is just my character. It's just who I am. Whenever I tell stories and I'm telling you guys that I feel bad for the person who did me wrong or whatever, you guys are always in the comments like, Paris, you're too nice, you're too nice. This is just who I am. This is just how I was raised. I'm just this type of person, okay? I don't know what y'all want me to do. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that I was like, oh, fuck, F this little girl. Like, no. I seen a little girl crying and I felt bad. I did, and that's just the truth. She's standing there, she's crying, she's sad, she's saying mommy, and my heart is breaking. My heart is literally breaking. I'm like, this poor little girl has such a shit-ass mother. Like, this shit is sad. Like, you should never put your child in a situation like this. If you're gonna steal, steal when you're not with your child. Steal when you're with your baby dad, when you're with your homegirls, when you're with your cousin, bitch, not with your child. Like, what is you doing? Anyways, so I was feeling bad, and you know, I wanted to comfort her, but obviously me and your mom are beefing. Like, I was really about to fight this bitch. So obviously I can't comfort her, but I was feeling really, really sad. Like, to the point where I'm feeling like, I'm feeling sad. They bring her to the back. They asked me if I want to press charges. I said, yes, bitch, the fuck I do. What do you mean? You took my money, I need my money back now. Now. And there are consequences for your actions. You don't just steal someone's card, buy some shit for yourself. Nothing. You didn't even buy something for your daughter. You even buy a chocolate bar or something with my money. I would have been like, that's fine. But like, like cooking ware and shit, like you're buying people presents with my money, bitch. Like, I don't know these people for you to be using my money to buy them presents. No. So I'm like, yeah, I want to press charges. And then they call the police and they're telling me I need to wait in the back for the police. And I'm like, listen, guys, listen, boos and boozettes. It is 3 o'clock. Okay, the stores close at 5 o'clock on Christmas Eve. I need to go to Best Buy to get my brother something real quick. So here's my number. Call me when the police come, because I know how the Toronto police are. They will not be here until maybe 9 o'clock, okay? And I ain't got the time. So y'all ring me when they're on their way or when they are at the door or something, and I'll come back, because ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. It is Christmas Eve, ho. It is Christmas Eve. I got some shopping to do. Y'all hit me up when they get there, which is exactly what I did. I was not gonna wait. So I went to Best Buy, went to the mall, and around like 6:45-ish, which is like literally when everywhere is closed. Everywhere closes at 5. I got a call, said the police are there, so I went. And again, y'all gonna say, Paris, what is your problem? She stole from you. What is wrong with you? I get it. I understand. Like I said, this is just who I am. And God will bless me and karma will bless me. Good karma will come my way, because there have been plenty. I have had plenty of opportunities to ruin people. I have plenty of opportunities to get back at people, to get revenge. And I always choose the bigger person route, simply because I believe in karma and I know that God will bless me. So, you know, learn from me. Honestly, I can tell you honestly, I get good karma all the time. And I truly believe it's because I choose the right options. If I have 2 options and one is to hurt someone, damage them, or make them feel sad, angry, upset, whatever, or just walk away, or do the right thing, or just be the bigger person, I always choose to be the bigger person, and I always get rewarded for it later on in life. And that's what I'm always going to live by, unless I am completely in a mood where I am like, fuck that bitch. You get what I'm saying? Which I was in that mood in the beginning, but like I went shopping, I did some retail therapy. I was feeling generous, I guess, because I was buying gifts and, you know, shopping and like releasing some stress from the earlier events. I guess that's why, because I was really on top of that bitch shit. But so I get back from shopping and I go into the room, and this young mother is literally in tears. Like, when I say in tears, like, this is not fake. I'm talking about her nose is running, her makeup is all over the place. The tears has created a crust within her eyes. Like, she was dead ass crying before I got there. Her daughter's crying. And in my heart, I'm just feeling like these people are, like, I shouldn't even feel this way though, because you stole from me. I shouldn't feel this way, but it's just who I am. In my heart, I'm just feeling like these people, this child and this young mother are crying right now because they stole my credit card, and I have the power right now to make things better. You feel me? That's how I was feeling. And I spoke to the police. I wrote a police report. They asked me if I wanted to press charges, and I looked at her and she's crying. I'm looking at her daughter and I'm like, I don't want to press charges. It's all good. I just want my refund on my card. Y'all, I talked to the manager of the store. I said, y'all take my card, refund those stuff, put my money back on my card, and we can end it there. Police officer is like, we cannot end it there. This is almost a felony. They said if she spent a certain amount of money, it would have been a felony. Like, this is a serious offense. And like making it sound, I'll be honest, a lot bigger than what I thought it was. Like the way that the police officer was talking to me and making her hear what he's saying to me, I'd have been shitting bricks. I'd have been shitting my pants. That's for real. Like the shit he was saying is like, could have been a felony. She could have spent 5 years, 5 years in prison. It's Christmas Eve. You want to spend 5 years and leave your child for 5 years? Do you want to spend 5 years in prison, ma'am? Do you want to spend? I was like, damn, sir. Like, I get it. She's a thief and she shouldn't have stolen. But like, all of that? Okay. I said, I guess she got to learn a lesson. You know, I was like, okay, whatever. All right, officer. So he took me outside of the office and he basically said that they're gonna fine her and yada yada yada. I wasn't really listening. At this point, I wanted to go home and wrap my gifts. And he said, you know, pressing charges would really like, you know, it really fucking like teach her a lesson. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, I get it, sir, but I gotta go. Like, I'm kind of over this now, to be completely honest with you. Like, y'all gave me my refund. That's kind of the end of the story for me. Like, I'm ready to bounce. So he just yada yada yada, talking. I had to write the report. He said that I couldn't leave without writing the police report. So I wrote the police report on what happened. And then I went to her. I was like, can I talk to her really quick? And he's like, go ahead, go, sure. And I went and I was like, I just want to ask you one question, Miss Thing. How did you get my credit card? Like, did you go inside of my pocket and take it? Like, how did you get my credit card? Like, I need to know how you got my credit card. And she said, I didn't think she was gonna answer me because she had a whole lot of attitude in that parking lot, but I guess she calmed down and realized that this is real life, bitch. So she said, with boogers coming out of her nose and like snot and like mata or eye crust in her eye and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's a mess. She's a mess. With all that going on, she was like, I didn't even steal from you. I didn't even know it was your card. Like, it was just on the floor and I took it up because I just wanted to see if it was gonna work. I didn't think it was gonna work. I was just trying and I'm sorry and I didn't mean to. I'm like, okay, all right. And what I learned from that, y'all, is that I need to buy a purse. I need to buy a wallet. I can't be walking around with my ID and my debit card and my credit card in my jacket pocket. So I'm gonna need to buy a purse. Who gonna buy me a purse? Any of y'all run a small business where you sell purses? I will buy it. DM me on Instagram or something, bitch. I need a purse. I need to buy a purse. That's what I learned. And after I answered that question, I said, don't do it again. You hear me? Don't do it again. When you see a credit card, you pick that shit up and you give it to security. You give it to security. Okay, bitch? You learned your lesson? Did you learn your lesson? All right, I hope so. And little girl, don't be looking at me crazy. You look just like me, okay? Don't be looking at me crazy. I ain't the bad one. Talk to your mama. Goodbye. And then I went home. No, for real, I went home. That was the end. I was done. So I don't know what happened with her. Hopefully she didn't go to jail. I don't think she went to jail. I think they fined her. And hopefully she learned her lesson. She was a young mother. Like, I understand you're young or you need money or whatever. But like, all of that, it's a bit excessive. It's a bit excessive to be stealing someone's credit card, honey. Anyways, that was that. In the parking lot, I literally, I was ready. Ow. Gee, I should not crack my nose because that hurt like a bitch. I got arthritis or something, y'all. Anyways, y'all, make sure you follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, all that jazz. It's in the description box down below. For your convenience, I got a burp that's trying to come up. That's why I sound like that. There you go. Ooh, meatballs. Okay, so if you're interested, I do have a membership here on this channel where I talk about things that I don't normally talk about to the general public. I tell my secrets, I talk about my personal life, I tell little mini stories that I would never ever tell on YouTube ever because they're just way too personal or people will literally kill me. So if you want to be a part of that membership, all you have to do is click the join button beside the subscribe button on a desktop computer. You ain't gonna see it on your phone. You're not gonna see it on your tablet. Well, you might see it on your tablet, I'm not sure. But to be safe, go on a desktop computer and click the join button beside the subscribe button to become a member. There are different tiers and you get different perks for each tier. And join my membership club. We have a secret Instagram and everything. We have fun over there. I love my members, my sisters, my fams, my besties. I love you guys for life. Honestly, my members have, like, I just want to talk a little bit, just a little bit. My members have gotten me through a lot through my medical issues when I was in the hospital. You guys sent me so many loving messages over on our secret Instagram. I was video chatting with some of you guys while I was in the hospital, which was amazing. Like, I made some new friends with my members. Like, it's like the best thing I've ever done. Literally, I'm telling you right now, if nobody else ever joins my membership, I'm so happy with the people who are in my membership right now. You guys fill my heart with so much love, so much joy, and I'm just so blessed to have you guys be a part of my extended family. I really feel like a lot of us are friends. If I've spoken to you, if we've talked, if we video chatted, if we've called each other on Instagram, like, I appreciate you guys. I can name so many of you guys right now, but I don't want to leave anybody out. So just know that I love you guys so, so much. I know I tell you guys probably every day when I talk to you in the DMs, but like, I'm just saying it here for the world to know I love y'all so much. So once again, if you want to join my membership, click the join button beside the subscribe button on a desktop computer. You don't got to do it. Nothing is changing on this channel. Just if you want to, just a reminder, you ain't got to do it. I'ma still love you, don't worry, regardless. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you have honestly, leave a comment down below and let me know if you have a small business that sells wallets or purses, because I would love to buy one from you guys, because I still don't have one and I need one, because that situation was absolutely unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary. And leave a comment down below and let me know if anything like this has ever happened to you as well. Anyways, guys, I gotta bounce, but I'll see you guys in the next one very, very soon. And hopefully, y'all, 2021 is one and popping. It's probably not gonna be because Corona is still awake and alive. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Don't gotta tell you twice, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye, guys. Mwah!